welcome to another episode of Wagstaff Explains. Today's topic, volume of prisms and pyramids. Let's take a look at our first question. Find the volume of the prism shown below. So we have a triangular prism here. I like to start out by labeling my dimensions. So I can see that 12 centimeters is the height of my prism. 4 centimeters is the base of my triangle, and 5 centimeters is the height of my triangle. Now let's take a look at the formula. So volume equals big B times H. And so big B means the area of the base. And so when I look at my base is actually a triangle. And the height, that is the height of the prism. So now I need to replace big B with its appropriate formula. So the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 the base and height. And again, that base and height is on the triangle. And I'm going to put this in parentheses to keep it separate. And then that would be times the height of the prism. And so now I can start substituting. So I have 1/2 the base of my triangle, which is 4 centimeters, the height of my triangle, which is 5 centimeters, times the height of my prism, which is 12 centimeters. Now I can take all of this math, algebra, and put it in my calculator all as one, as to avoid computation errors. So let's see what that will look like in my calculator. So we want to start with our parentheses. We had a fraction, so alpha y equals option 1 for a common proper fraction. So 1 in my numerator, arrow down to my denominator, 2, and then over to say that I'm done with the fraction, times 4, which was the base of my triangle, and then times 5, which was the height of my triangle, close parentheses, and then times the height of my prism, which was 12, and then press enter. And now you have the volume of your prism. Let's go back to our question. And so the volume of our prism is 120 centimeters cubed. Let's take a look at our next question. Find the volume of the pyramid shown below. So let's start by labeling the dimensions of our triangular pyramid. So we have the height of our pyramid. We have a right angle, so that means that this is the base and height of my triangle. So let's say that 10 is the base of my triangle, and 3 inches would be the height of my triangle. So now let's look at the formula. Volume equals 1/3 big B times height. And so big B is the area of the base, and when I look at the base, my base is a triangle. So that means that I will be replacing big B with another formula. So we have 1/3 the area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height, and that is the height of the triangle. So the base and height of the triangle, and we're going to keep that separate, times the height of my pyramid. So now we can substitute. So we have 1/3 times 1/2 times the base of my triangle, which is 10, times the height of my triangle, which is 3, times the height of my pyramid, which is 12. Now I want to take all of this algebra and put it in my calculator as 1 as to minimize computation errors. So let's see what that looks like in the calculator. So here in the calculator, we want to start with 1/3. So alpha y equals option 1 as our numerator, arrow down to the denominator, 3, arrow over to say that you're done with your fraction. Now I'm going to open my parentheses to keep the base separate. So we have another fraction, so alpha y equals option 1 for my numerator, arrow down to 2 for my denominator, and then arrow over to the right to say that I'm done with my fraction, times the base of my triangle, 10, times the height of my triangle, 3, close parentheses, times the height of my pyramid, 12. And notice how this algebra matches the algebra that is on your paper. And now press enter. And now we have the volume of our pyramid. Let's go back to our question. Now back at our question, we can see that the volume of our pyramid is 60 inches cubed. Thank you for watching another episode of Wagstaff Explains. Now you know how to find the volume of prisms and pyramids.